there's a bubble floating up there. A soap bubble. Anyway, so this is what I've had on my mind for several days now. Some beef and noodles, some fresh corn cut off the cob and fried, some mashed potatoes, and what else? Oh, some fresh green beans. As you've seen, I went to our local farmer's market and I'm telling you, they have some amazing stuff there. I bought literally, I just kept shoveling it in, about 3 pounds of half runner beans. I bought a little bag of red potatoes to go on them. I know I'm gonna have mashed potatoes as well, but I'll eat on those green beans and potatoes all week long. I have to work 3 nights next week, so I will enjoy taking those to work with me and eating on those. But that's what I'm gonna be making tomorrow. But I decided that today that I'm gonna go ahead and cook my meat. I'm gonna cook it in the crock pot, make it simple and easy. It's supposed to be, I don't know, 200 degrees here tomorrow, so I definitely don't want to be cooking tomorrow. I'm gonna make everything as easy as possible. Oh, you look at these good looking tomatoes I got. I got 2 really nice tomatoes. I also bought 2 big cantaloupe. I love these things, love these things. I'm gonna get one of those cut up later and put in a bowl ready for snacking, because we love to snack stuff like that. I love fresh fruit. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and get some garlic cut up here. Minced, chopped, whatever. That one didn't want to, you know, be smashed. These are really big garlic cloves. I'm going to go ahead and mince them both. I may not use all of both of them, but I may. You never know. This is what I got to make my beef and noodles with. Some people use beef tips. It really doesn't matter what kind of meat you use to make beef and noodles. I'll use anything that I can catch on sale, but I really like to use these beef, I can't even see that, beef chuck roast. I always like to buy the meat that has a little bit of fat on it and some marbling, because that's just going to ensure flavor. Y'all know that already, don't you? Now I'm just going to throw in my onions and my garlic. Now I bought this. This is all they had at the grocery store. It's the poultry blend. I did not want poultry blend. It's got sage in it. I won't use it. Maybe I'll throw a chicken in a crock pot later this week or something and use that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the rosemary out of here. I'm going to add a nice little sprig of that in there, or 2. It's going to flavor it so well, so well. Oh, it's so aromatic. And then I'll just pull that out, you know, when it's done cooking. Beef and noodles is like one of those comfort type dishes. I thought about making some cornbread with it, but it kind of defeats the purpose of getting all this started like the day ahead, because I don't really want to turn the oven on tomorrow because it's going to be so hot. I mean, we do have air conditioning, but we have central air. Let's get in there a little bit more so you can see. But I'm not really wanting to do a whole lot tomorrow, if you know what I mean. I'm going to add some minced onions as well for flavor. The other onions give you texture. You know, we go through this every time I use those, I tell you. I'm going to add a little bit of garlic powder as well. Just a little. Just got my garlic in there, not a whole lot. Just want to make sure that they're nice and flavorful. I'm going to add a couple beef cubes as well. I got beef stock. To go in it. This is the low sodium beef stock. I bought this, but I really want to make sure that I have plenty of broth in my crock pot, even after my meat's cooked. Because that's what we're going to cook our noodles in. A beef cube. I might add more than that. I'm going to go ahead and add 2. Just because, right? And like I said, I'm not gonna add any salt to this because, you know, that beef stock, even though it's less sodium, I'm sure it's loaded with it, right? All right, all I have to do now is pop this in the crock of my pot and get it plugged in. I'm gonna let this cook away. I'm gonna turn it on high and let it cook away until the meat is nice and tender and delicious and falls apart. Look how amazing that looks. And that'll make my life a lot more simple tomorrow. I almost forgot the most important ingredient. My signature blend seasoning. Be generous, guys. Let's take a look and see what the corn looks like. I was so excited to get this. I got a dozen of corn as well. Look at that. Look how beautiful that is. I'm gonna get this shucked. I'm gonna tell you something a little bit about me. I hate shucking corn on the cob. I hate it. Oh, but it's so good. They had boxes of tomatoes there for canning. I should have, you know what? I don't have really any time off until, well, I work Sunday night, and then Sunday night, Monday night, Tuesday night. And then I think after that, I might have a little bit of time off. I think I'll check down in the basement and see if I have any canning jars floating around down there, and I might go ahead and can some tomatoes or maybe some salsa or something. They had big boxes of tomatoes there. You've probably seen them for $18. You can't beat that. You cannot beat that. And they're really, really good tomatoes. I'm gonna go ahead and finish getting my corn shucked, and then we're gonna get it cut off the cob. Oh my gosh, this is a big one. This is a big one. Oh my God, it's so pretty. Look how pretty that is. Look at that. That is 11 ears of corn. Let me back up just a little bit. Now I've got one more piece of corn. I think I'm gonna put that in the microwave and I'm gonna eat it. So I already got my beans on here. My meat is just about done. I cooked it for several hours yesterday, and I just turned it off, stuck it in the refrigerator, and then I'm going to continue to cook the rest of it today. It's almost done. It just needs to get a little bit more tender. We're going to have an early dinner today because I am hungry. I'm just frying a little bit of leftover bacon that I have. I couldn't find any salt pork yesterday for my beans, so I knew I had some bacon at home, so I thought I'd just go ahead and use the bacon. Turn that down a little bit. Got my beans going over here. I got a big old pot of them. Look at that. I fried me up some bacon. And I just left the grease in there. Oh, they smell good already. And I put a couple big dollops of bacon grease in there. Put some salt and pepper. I got a chicken bouillon cube in there too, because I'm going to throw some potatoes on it. Right here.